Okay, so I'm gonna go with Don't Monkey Stout and see if we can save up the $100 for Quincy. I think we should be able to without too much trouble, but you do want to be a little bit careful. Yeah, okay, so we'll have Quincy up. And then I'm gonna go for the same strategy I did before. Go for a 0-2-2 sniper. And we shouldn't have too many issues up until around round 28, at which point we might start struggling a bit more. Actually, I'm not going to go for a sniper. I'm going to try to go for a heli-pilot strat this time. So go for the 3-2-0 heli-pilot. Okay, we're gonna buy Elite Defender around 45. Truthfully, you'll probably find to do nothing from here on out to end the game. But if you want to be extra safe, you can always buy. My recommendation would be to buy some 203 subs. They're cheap and they're pretty effective pop power. So if you want to be extra safe, just buy as many of them as you can. And with this pizza falling apart, I still love that it's a pizza BFB. Map 1 of the Odyssey is finished with $16,000 to spare. Okay, so finally got in here. Immediately we're going to want to put Quincy and our Dart Monkey down. And honestly, I would say best bet is to go for Sharpshooter spam into a Crossbow Master. So work towards a crossbow, and then you gotta make sure you save a little bit of money for round 28 to buy level 7 for Quincy, because I recommend doing that over going for a Juggernaut. Okay, just in time for round 50, we're gonna buy Crossbow Master. Save for the second one. I don't think you'll be able to afford the second Crossbow Master before round 60. But if you can, go ahead. Otherwise, this should sorely you right to round 60. What do you know? I was wrong. Looks like you have just enough money to afford your second Crossbow Master. You don't need it though. And the Island 2 of this week's Odyssey, well, it wasn't that hard. I was expecting that to be harder using just Dart Monkey, but you know what? Dart Monkeys are pretty strong. So let's get down to military only, which will be pretty easy. Okay, so this map is pretty easy. It's military only, of course, so no dart, no farm. Drop Quincy. It's up to you. You can probably go straight for sniper, but I kind of feel like going for sniper or for a sub strategy on this map. So honestly, get up a 203 boat or 203 sub rather, and get 4 of them. That's the main strategy for this. Your lead pop power, once again, just drop a 100 sniper on round 28. And then Actually no, because there's future lead pop parachutes, so no. On round 28, drop a 1-0-0 sniper, and you should be fine then. Quincy should be able to deal with all future leads. If you have an issue with any lead balloons, just use his level 3 ability and you'll be fine. Okay, so after you get your 4-2-0-3 subs, truthfully that'll carry you for a long time, but in the long run, it's probably a good idea to get another, or at least to work towards your 0-2-5 sniper, because once you get to 0-2-4, it'll help pop the lead balloons, and it's also just a pretty good tower to have as backup. Hey, what do you know? I leveled up, level 116, another monkey knowledge point that doesn't do much for me at this point since, well, I have all of the good monkey knowledge points. I mean, it'll still help with something, I'm sure, but definitely running out of super good monkey knowledge points, if there are any left at this point. And Island 3 is completed. Honestly, 0-2-5 Sniper did nearly all of that work in the long run, but the subs were just nice backup. Island 4 and 5, however, is where it's going to start to get a little more difficult. Island 4 shouldn't be too bad, but Island 5, you might have to worry a bit more. So once again, the boring Quincy Stout with a sniper for backup. Because, well, this sniper will eventually get camo pop power pretty soon, and lead pop power, which is the main reason that alternate balloon rounds are so difficult. Of course, we are going to round 80 now, so we're going to have to be a little more careful, but it shouldn't be too much harder. Simply go for your 0-2-0 sniper, I'd say, to start with. Then immediately get a 1-0-0 sniper for backup, because leads come super early, so you want to be careful. You're also going to want to get a camo lead sniper this time, since camo leads also come an incredibly early round. But once you get those two, honestly, alternate balloon rounds becomes a little bit of a joke. So I'll get shrapnel shots, then I'm going to work towards my 1-0-0 or 1-1-0 sniper on strong, and then I'll just continue upgrading the bottom path, aka the attack speed path of the sniper. Okay, after you get your 0-2-5 sniper, which should be around round 47, round 46, you don't have to, but my recommendation is to get, once again, 4-2-0-3 subs. It's pretty easy to fit them all. You can either place them like 1-1-1-1, but my recommendation would be to place them all in the center. It can be a little hard to fit, but I believe there is places for all 4 subs. So just be a little careful about your placement, and you can easily get all 4. And then you just upgrade them. Okay, after you get all 4-2-0-3 subs, my recommendation is to save up for the 2-0-5 submarine, and after that, that should carry you through to the rest of the game, and it shouldn't be too difficult. So just buy the 4th tier, preferably only on 1 sub, and then go for the 5th tier. Okay, so for round 71, you should be able to afford your sub commander. My recommendation now is to simply buy 0-0-3 crossbow dart monkeys to get some intel for your subs, and then if you want to, you can buy armor piercing for the 3 remaining 2-0-3 subs, and then you should be fine. The rest of the game should be an issue, and you'll be pretty much set. Okay, we're finally on round 80 of the 4th map of the Odyssey, so that's cool. 1 map to go, which of course, as per usual, is going to be the hardest one. I almost forgot for a second that alternate balloon rounds has 2 ZMGs. So yeah, not too much of an issue. This was a little bit easier than I was expecting it to be, but pretty decent. And now we head on to the final map. Half Cache. Half Cache sucks. Half Cache is really difficult. Well, Half Cache is pretty difficult. Besides chimps, I'd say it's probably harder than Impoppable. So yeah, this is going to be a little tricky. Okay, so I'm going to go with Dart Monkey Stout. and see if we can save up the $100 for Quincy. I think we should be able to without too much trouble, but you do want to be a little bit careful. Yeah, okay, so we'll have Quincy up. And then I'm going to go for the same strategy I did before. Go for a 0-2-2 sniper. And we shouldn't have too many issues up until around round 28, at which point we might start struggling a bit more. Actually, I'm not going to go for a sniper. I'm going to try to go for a heli-pilot strat this time. So go for the 3-2-0 heli-pilot. Okay, so for round 28, you are going to want to go for the 1-0-0 sniper on strong. And we are tight for cash, that's for sure. Okay, so I think I'm going to go for the Apache dart ship, which does mean that I think it's going to be worth it to buy 1 200 farm, potentially 2 200 farms. I think they should pay themselves back in time. Okay, you're actually going to want to go for bank, since although banks have been nerfed a little bit, if you have the deposit monkey knowledge point, the bank interest doesn't actually get cut in half by half cash mode, so this should help quite a bit in us getting our Apache dart ship as soon as possible. Okay, so I messed up here. You actually don't want to go for the bank. The bank is not worth it at this stage in the game, so I made a mistake. If it's not too late for you guys, you know, probably shouldn't go for it, but if it is too late, then I'm sorry, I put you on the wrong track. I'm actually going to go for a 0-2-3 sniper, and that should make this round doable. So I'm going to go for the 0-2-4, and actually I think I'm going to save for the 0-2-5, since I think it does have quite a few better, I guess, progression upgrades, as opposed to the heli-pilot, so we should have an easier time going with him. So you're going to want to use Quincy's level 3 ability on round 61 to deal with the Moab waves, since they will cause you quite a bit of trouble otherwise, or even still. Okay, so again on round 62, you're going to want to use Quincy's level 3 ability for the fortified Moabs and regrow rainbows, or regrow camo rainbows, because otherwise they can, you know, also give you quite a bit of trouble. So it should be up in time for the second one. I target him to strong, and then hopefully that should be fine. The rest of this round is easy. 63 then. 63 will be difficult. So right as soon as you get a little bit past 11k, that's when you're going to want to sell your heli-pilot to get elite defender. Right now. That should make this round doable. Wave 3 you might lose, so you're going to want to use Quincy's level 10 Storm of Arrows, and that should get us through. But it might not be necessary, so I would wait off. Will it be necessary? Let's take a look. I don't think so, but it might be. No, I don't think you need Quincy's level 10. And then we have our elite defender, and so ceramics are much easier now, but Moabs we're still going to be struggling with. So I would try to get back your heli-pilot as soon as possible, and honestly, spamming 3 quad darts could be a very good option for the Moabs class balloons, but I would just save your money for now. Okay, so in round 75, I recommend you use Quincy level 3, because the stacked BFBs can be pretty deadly. You might not need to use it, but it is a lot safer if you do decide to use Quincy's level 3 ability, just to, you know, kind of secure your victory. 76 shouldn't be too hard, but if you do end up creating a regrow farm like, well, I have, Storm of Arrows is your answer to that. And with that, we should be fine for 77, since, well, 77's not that hard, but 78 might cause some difficulty. Okay, so for round 78, I recommend you use storm barriers as soon as the ceramics come on screen. It might not be necessary, but it is a good precaution to use it in advance, since it should be up in time as soon as the second wave of ceramics comes out. And I'll use it once again. Once again, I don't think it's necessary, but it might be. Round 79. This is going to be a tough round. Honestly, I'm just going to spam 3-2-0-0 heli pilots. They'll help a little bit, but not a ton. But hopefully they'll help enough. Oh no, we go foul. Okay, so round 79 is tough. My recommendation, sell your 100 sniper that for some reason we still have, and go straight for an ultra juggernaut. Money will be a little bit tight, but you should be fine. As soon as you see that a Rego farm is starting to be formed, like right now we should be fine, but it starts to get out of control pretty quickly, and as soon as that happens, I recommend you use Quincy's level 3, which I'd say is about right now. Once the balloons start to loop the corner and the BFBs become an issue, the Rego farm definitely starts. So we should be able to get Ultra Juggernaut right in time, like right as soon as we start needing it badly. Yeah, and then just spam quick shots since there's no camos, and we'll be fine for 79. And you know, 80 shouldn't be too much harder than this. So half cash mode on the final island for this week's Odyssey mode, which is funnily enough called a walk in the park. I wouldn't call this a walk in the park, but this was definitely easier than last week's because last week's was just really difficult. So I would use Quincy's level 3 just to make this faster. I don't think it's necessary. And I would save his level 10 in case you need it for the ceramics, but then again, we have an Ultra Juggernaut. We don't need it for the ceramics. So Island 5 is complete. This week's Odyssey, we have finally finished. A little bit of a bumpy ride, especially with half cash mode, but you know what? That's just a sign of how good of a Odyssey this is, around the perfect difficulty. Not too hard, but still quite a bit of a challenge. Oh, meh, Instamonkey. The main thing I want from this is, of course, my trophy. So, there is a race on now, actually, too. But there was a race, so I actually got enough trophies to buy the Shark DDT. So right now I'm going to buy Pufferfish Moabs. If the store is working. I said, if the store is working. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna show you the Shark DDTs, and as soon as I get to buy the Pufferfish Moab, I'll show you this guy too. Okay, so first off, I actually forgot we have a monkey knowledge point to spend. I'm gonna work on military. I actually probably should have had this before, but I'm gonna buy that. There's nothing too exciting anymore in the monkey knowledge department, but you know, we still have some helpful things to get. So, what do we have right now? We have Pizza BFB, Pufferfish Moab, and Shark DT. Like, come on, these are awesome. These are awesome. So what I'm gonna buy, because you know we want to see their damage phases too, just a basic Grandmaster Ninja and mid, and that should be as good. So a couple more DDTs, couple more Moabs. We'll get to see them all. Those are the different DDT phases. They're cool. I've seen the BFB before. The Moabs, they're cool. So I don't know. These three are my favorite skins. That's, you know, that's why I bought them first. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. You can leave a comment on any future suggestions for videos, games I should play, or just, you know, things I can improve on. Or if you just want to say hi, I'll be sure to say hi back to you. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye!